I'm just making all kinds of weird noises. So this is not really the direction that I thought I was going to go on this page. It just kind of happened, and I guess that's the whole joy of Freedom Journal Fridays. So I'm using my Pilot Multi-Ball, which is a fine-tipped pen, to create some eyelashes on my girl, just because I'm too lazy to get out the paint and do it. This is so much quicker and easier, and who cares if it looks fantastic? At least she'll have eyelashes. Because I kind of like my girls to have eyelashes. I do. I still want to use those feather things on here, so we'll see what happens. Part of why I created her hair in matte medium was so that I could collage over it and add those feather stamped images that I had made on that green paper. Okay, so just make sure that your acrylic is really dry before you try writing on it with the pens. Although this Pilot Multi-Ball and the Feud Ball, F-U-D-E ball, Feud Ball pen, both of these work really well. I have to thank Gina and Peta for the recommendations of what types of ballpoint pens to use. They actually write really nicely over acrylic. And they're both, they will cure pretty much waterproof, which is awesome sauce. It makes me really happy. So next, I think I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow around her in black. Where's my, which one of these is blue? There we go, this one's black. With my black Stabilo All pencil. I love this pencil. I love all the Stabilo pencils. I think I talked to you guys about these last time. I can't remember. It was either you guys or in a lesson, so I'll talk about them again. Stabilo Alls pretty much write on anything, glass, plastic, anything, and over acrylic quite nicely. And they are water soluble, which is another cool thing, which means that my my shadow here that I'm creating around my girl, it could be a little iffy whenever I do the collage, but that's okay. We'll just play it by ear and see what happens. I can go outside and spray it with Fix-It. I just tend to be too much in a hurry to keep going, to stop. It's not necessarily a good little character trait, the impatience that I have, and I have quite a bit of it, so I often just don't bother to spray some of my water solubles until the very end when I'm done, and I just deal with whatever moves. If you don't want it to move, go spray it. These are not terribly expensive pencils, about, I don't know, $1 something each depending on where you get them, but definitely under $2 a piece. They come in a very limited range of colors, and I have the black, white, brown, blue, and graphite, and I think the other colors are red and green, which I don't think I would ever use. So I did, however, realize that that's what I used to use as a scrapbooker. Going through some old scrapbooking stuff, when my mom passed away, my dad gave me all of her old stuff because we used to scrapbook together, and there was one of those old red Stabilos in there because they were what we used to mark up photos for cropping. So that was kind of cool. I didn't even know what they were called. I just knew it was a photo cropping pencil at the time. So just a little tidbit of, you know, trivia about me. So, shadow necessary? No. Do I love it? Yes. Makes me happy. I don't know. It just does. I like the shadows around the girls. You can see it's, I don't know if you can see, but I can see it's trying to beat up around the hair because of all the matte media. Tends to make whatever water soluble stuff you put on top of it want to bead up. Paint will stick just fine, it's matte medium. but it does act as a little bit of a resist, especially to the water solubles, which is kind of neat. Kind of neat. You can use it to your benefit in certain techniques. And just spreading out my shadow and softening the edge a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a shadow around the girly girl. I like it. Clean the brush on my water brush and decide what's next. Obviously that will have to dry, or I'll have to hit it with the heat gun. I still want to get these feathers in here. I just have to decide like where. My page should probably be dry before I do that. So let me hit this with the heat gun. I'll come right back. Okay, I think I also want to add just a little bit of shadow. Again, I'm just going to use the Stabilo since I have it. Just a little bit right in here around her neck where her hair would create a little bit of a darker area. I can do this with paint. I don't feel like it. I don't know. Oh, look at that, beating up terribly. Oh, that might just not work at all. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, so this is working though. So I'm going to rub, just using the Stabilo pencil again and rubbing it a little bit to smudge it with my finger. Bless you, Casey sneezed. And just get that little bit of shadow that you would get naturally where the hair comes up against this face. So behind the neck a little. There we go. So just a little detail. The little details of an unrealistic face or drawing or whatever can often, you know, lend it that little bit of realism that makes it a little bit more believable. And often that's what people like in your art, is even if it's not realistic. Obviously she is not. Look at her crazy skin and her, you know, everything about her. But those little touches of realism or things that would actually be there if it was realistic kind of lend that little bit of believability, and that's what you're going for on something that, you know, people find pretty or that they like, is because it's believable. So maybe I want to cut the feathers out exactly along the edges and use them as hair decoration. Wouldn't that be cute? I think that might be cute. So I will be right back as soon as I fussy cut these out. So I've been talking to you for like 5 minutes without the thing recording because that's how cool I am. Yepper. So basically I fussy cut my little feathers out and glued them down. That's all I did. And apparently, you know, I talked to you a little. I did mention that I left this little edge on the feather that isn't actually part of the feather because it's the word freedom, and I thought it was kind of appropriate to go in the freedom journal. So I left it there. I have paint on my thing over here. It's bugging me. Okay, I don't know what I want to do next. I know that it needs something on this side, but I don't know what yet. So I need a second to think about it, and I'll be right back. I have such issues today. I don't know what is wrong with my brain. But again, I'm talking to a camera that's not turned on. I don't know what's wrong with me. I seriously, like, I don't know. I could have sworn I hit record. Maybe I'm not pushing hard enough. I don't know. I have no excuse. I don't even know what to say. So while I was thinking about what I wanted to do next, I went ahead and I pulled out my Gina stamps again, and I grabbed the leaf one and I stamped out some little leaf embellishments on the same green jelly print paper that I had, which is a dictionary page. And while I was digging through, I found this book page. It's a lighter colored book page, not too aged, and I went ahead and gessoed over it, and then I glued it down. I used my craft glue. my Scotch quick dry adhesive on the back because I gessoed it. The gesso will take the the pen really well when I want to write on it if I want to use my ballpoint, which now I'm not sure if I'm going to. I got out my card and I started smoothing out the paper, and it grabbed some of this Stabilo and mucked it up, and a couple of other places. It also spread some of the glue, the overspread of the glue got on the paper, which really doesn't matter either. This paper is like super like stuck on this page right now though, so I'm happy about that. And I'll probably just go ahead and use a paint pen to do my list. And I just recently ordered a set of the Posca paint pens that everybody else uses in the whole art journaling mixed media world that I didn't have, so I had to have some because I'm a freak and I just need one more thing to pack when I move to Hawaii, right? So I'm going to use the black one and check it out. These are pretty fine bullet tipped. It might not be big enough for what I want to do, and I might pull out my Montana marker. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to give this a really good shake and get it started, and then hopefully I'll actually be right back because that's my plan, but I'm having issues, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my Posca pen activated, and I'm really going to do this fairly loose. I'm not worrying too much about how gorgeous it is. Again, Freedom Journal. So my list is going to be things that make me happy today. This is wet and gluey wet. I'm going to hit this with a heat gun and then I'll do it. Alrighty, so this is dry now. I just thought since it was glue, I probably ought to make sure it doesn't get into my new pen, right? Seemed like a good choice. So I'm not really gonna plan this out too much. So okay, here we go. Okay, that's good enough, right? That doesn't suck totally. So I'm actually really okay with that. I'm trying to decide if I want to write with this pen because it's still a little bit thicker than what I think I want my writing to look like. So maybe my Feud Ball, which is a pretty thick ballpoint pen, but I think it will work. So on to my list. Alrighty, so there's my quick list. I'm going to, at some point, hit this with a heat gun to kind of try and cure it if I need to, but if I can avoid it and not get anything on it, then that might be okay. So I was thinking maybe I'll throw some of these leaves like they're falling, you know, around just a little, like, you know, just 'cause. Might be cute. Okay, so I grabbed out my little coupon organizer full of random little bits, and I found this set of stickers that Gina sent me of her art. These are so fun to play with. So this is printed a little off, so I'm actually going to just tear it because, you know, you can do whatever you want with your stuff. So let's just give it a little tear so that it's kind of messy, which I actually really like. And I think I'm going to just like stick this down here on the edge of this paper because I just like it. That's all the reason that I need. Does it go with the leaves? No, I don't care. I don't know. I just like it. It's got a little bit of green in it. It just makes me happy. Get that out of the way. It's making weird shadows. I'm trying to decide if there's anything else in here that I want to throw on here because, you know, I'm kind of crazy that way. Maybe not the leaves. I don't know. Look, there's another green one, or one with green in it that's whole. Ooh, that's fun. I'm going to throw this on here. I think I do. Yeah. Let's just... I'm going to tear this one too. And stick it on there. Just to bring a little bit of it over to this side, we're just going to stick the other half over there. Well, why not, right? Gina does these great things with her art, like printing them on stickers and labels and stuff, so you can just throw them in your journal, and I think it's so much fun. And she sends them to me because she's awesome sauce. I'm going to grab my Stabilo pencil again if I can find it. I keep grabbing everything but my black Stabilo. And I'm going to I want to get it a little bit grungy around the edge of this paper. So let's do that. I am recording, right? Oh yes, thank goodness. I can't believe I keep not recording what I'm doing. It's just a weird day. I don't know. And just wet and pray that some of this sticks, because this matte medium on this hair is going to resist and cause that to beat up just a little, and I actually don't think I care. I'm going to make sure that I get plenty of it onto the actual paper though. That way I don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think I like that. I think we should go ahead and get some more and continue it through right there. Yeah. Yay! I like. Oh, that's so beating up so badly. That's what you get when you do stuff that way. That's okay. As long as it's heavy enough, it will dry on there and it will stay. And I only need it to stay long enough to get some fixative on it, because I'll spray this with workable fixative. I think I'm done. I think we're done with Freedom Journal Friday for today. I like the page. I think I should stop while I like it. I'm a page filler. Anybody else? Like, hands, come on. Who else has a problem with wanting to completely fill a page end to end with stuff, and then you look at it later and you're like, what in the world was I doing? It's too much. I have that problem. Excess is definitely an issue that I have, and I have to own that. So I'm working on that, and I'm trying not to put too many things on a page that don't need to be there. Fill it up, doodle all over it, do whatever it is that, you know, I don't doodle, but I paint things on it or stick things on it and collage stuff everywhere, and there's giant words everywhere, and I just need to simplify things sometimes and stop when it's done. Accept the fact that it's done. So today I'm doing that. I'm done with this. I like her. I think she's kind of cute. Definitely going to take this outside and spray it with workable fixative. If I haven't told you before, Krylon workable fixative. I love it. It works pretty doggone good. It's I don't know, about $11 I want to say at my store. I don't have a price sticker on it. Maybe I get it on sale for $8.99. I can't remember right now. It lasts for freaking forever, but you do have to spray it outside. It's not good for you. You don't want to spray this inside your studio, but the ones that I found that you can spray in your studio, I don't like. They don't work so good. Okay, so Freedom Journal Friday page, another one done. I actually had a lot of fun doing this one. Totally did not go the way that I thought it was going to go at all. Like, I had this plan or this idea in my head of these little like rectangular shaped pieces of paper collaged on with the feathers stamped on them, and obviously that didn't happen. So yeah, I just went with it. It was fun. I like doing it. I like her weird crazy face. Her face is crazy. You can see texture underneath from the brayer, and it's very odd, and the tissue paper, and it's very odd, and the colors are odd, and for some reason that just makes me like super happy today. So Neocolor 2 crayons, they are fantastic. I know I meant to mention this, and I don't know if I did or if it got cut off because I kept forgetting to hit record. I don't know, but they're really cool because you can lay them down and still see what's underneath, like a translucent layer of paint, which is kind of nice. You don't have to use the matte medium to activate them. Obviously they're water soluble. I just wanted to be able to collage on top and not worry about them. But it did create a resist, but after my Stabilo has dried, can you see that? it's okay. Like, we'll zoom in. See how that looks? It's not bad. It's actually quite alright. So, it doesn't bother me how it dried. So, anyways, I'm just rambling. Like, seriously bad, just rambling. So I'm going to sign off now, say goodbye to y'all, and I'll see y'all next Friday at the latest. There might be a vlog before then. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and I hope you guys had fun. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos and hang out with me all the time, because I like it. Comment, because I like that too. I think it's fun. I'll comment back. I always reply. So if you have something fun to say to me, or you have a question, or whatever, you can comment and I'll talk to you, because, you know, I like it. So, okay, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, so my amazing daughter gave me this idea, and, well, I had to jump back in and show it to you guys, of adding, like, a headband across her face to, like, you know, make her feathers hang from a headband. There's what I'm trying to come up with. So I did, and I did it with Stabilo, and I'm going to activate it with water and see what happens. And at worst, it can be removed because it's water soluble on top of finished acrylic. So this is where you get to play when you're not sure if it's going to work. But this looks really cool, so I'm excited. I think I like it. Alrighty. This should have been done with Inktense pencils because it would be permanent, but I don't care. I wanted to test it instead of just going for it, so, because I was chicken, I'll admit it. So just adding the little ties needs to be thicker. Look at how fun that is. Oh, that's cute. I like it. Thank you, Casey. She's awesome.
You're welcome.
That was a good idea. Okay, so now she has a headband, and that's it. I'm done. I'll stop now. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye. Okay, I lied. I'm back. I can't leave it. I want it, like, I don't know. I want it to be darker, and I want it to look better over her hair here. So I'm coming back in with the paint pen to do the little strings that hang off from the tie. So, and yes, you can hear my dog snorting in the background again. That's what she does. Okay, let's see. This does not want to write over this Stabilo, but that's okay. Ooh, look at that. That's better. Okay, I just wanted it to be a little bit more solid of a design. Maybe even a little thicker across your forehead here. Let's try that. Oh, my snorting dog. This is the never-ending Freedom Journal Friday video. I hope you guys don't mind, but it is what it is. And sometimes this is what it is. Okay, that's better. I'm happy now. I think I like it better now. I'm sorry about Molly snorting. I'm not really. I think she's adorable and she just can't help herself anyways, so we just let her snort. Little smushed nose. Fun. Fun. Oh, my pen is... I need a piece of paper. Ooh, cute, cute, cute. Okay, I think I'm done now. Like, I should just stop because I could go on for hours. And then I'll just add stuff and cover the page. So we're quitting now. I'm really done. Hope you like it. See you next week. Bye again.